Good morning, guys! I think I started before the thing started filming again. It's a fantastic sunny day, so come with us on a wonderful adventure. High five! Doing the washing! Ah! Visiting the beach! Chasing seagulls. Dun 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 ba 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 da ba ba da dun dun dun. Wondering whether ducks can actually live in the ocean full time. Can you get a saltwater duck? I mean, I can see 4 out there, but should they be? Will they dry out? I'm pondering the big questions. Come and play What Ship Is That with me. If I get any closer, the wind is so strong I can't hear a thing. Watch this. Okay, thanks wind for proving me wrong. Okay, so there's the potential ships. You might want to pause this and come back to it. Okay, and there's some potential, there's some of the ship. I can only see one ship. It's not a very good game when there are no ships in the bay. There's a ship. What ship is that? Answer below. We're at the vet, guys. Chachi is, I think he's forgotten. He hasn't come here for nearly a year. Look, he doesn't, normally he hides in the back and won't get out. What, and won't get out yet. Let's see how we go. We're at the vet. Chachi is losing his mind and nobody's even looked at him. They've tried to give him treats and he just picks them up and then drops them out of his mouth with fear. Tessie is good. We just finished at the vet. Tessie had a blood test. Didn't you, Tessie? Look up here, see if you can show them your shaved neck. She got a shaved neck. She was so brave, and Chachi was such a wimp. Look, he looks real proud of himself now, like he's been up to something real useful with his life. He hasn't. He was shaking the whole time, and not, what's it called when people have sympathy pains? That wasn't what he was doing, was it, Tessie? Tessie! Was he being brave for you? No, he was not. So we're really proud of Tessie. She's such a good dog. She doesn't have heartworm. I know the information everyone wanted to hear. So thanks for joining us at the vet today, guys. They're going to have a visit with a friend. So come with me inside my friend's house. Thanks for coming on the adventure with us today. I kept forgetting to film. After about the first 4 times, I just forgot what I was doing. Come with me into another room of the house. The bathroom. The lounge room. The kitchen. The hallway. That's enough of that. Hope you liked the crazy adventure of the day. Didn't take you into my friend's house. I realised I told you about that and then didn't do it. It's because I don't need any help having a weird reputation. I figured them knowing about my vlog would really boost that. Especially putting them on it. That'd be weird. They might not even believe me and just think I was weird. And then it would have been also strange to go into the doctor and be like, the doctors! And then maybe put the phone up in the corner of the consultation room and be like, you don't mind if I film, do you? It's for a vlog. Although I'm sure people do that. It's just not for me. I could have live streamed for you guys. It was a bloody annoying appointment. I went in for this fucking sore foot of mine and I wanted a referral for an injection, an ultrasound guided injection. That's why it has to be a referral to a radiologist, and she didn't even really know what I was talking about, and then she googled it. I was like, I could Google it. How do you have a medical degree? I can do this better than you. And so I didn't go to a Wikipedia page and be like, oh, it says it was updated by a doctor. Must be true. I chose I normally go to the same GP all the time. He's a New Zealander, so you can trust him. But he's away for a couple of months, and so I went to this other lady at the same clinic, and she was really nice. She's in her 40s though, and I feel like she's of that internet age where she trusts everything the internet says. She hasn't learned that people lie on the internet. and that people can make websites that say doctor somebody, and that they don't have to be a doctor. I could make a website and say I was a doctor. That wouldn't be a lie. Sometimes I am a doctor. And so she was Googling treatments, and I was like, look, I just want this injection thing. She was like, the internet says that this new treatment is better. And I was like, okay. And then she was like, oh, they rang the public place, and she's like, they don't do it there, so they just do it privately. And I was like, yeah, I don't have health insurance. She was like, oh, well, I'll refer you anyway. It doesn't mean you have to have it. Doesn't mean you have to have it. You just ring up and find out how much it is. And anyway, and then she was like, and then we'll just refer you for the surgery, because that's going to be the best thing to do. And I was like, I don't want the surgery. I want an injection. How do we go from an injection to having surgery? And she didn't even look at my feet. Like, she didn't know anything about it. This is the first time she'd ever met me, and she just referred me to a surgeon. And I was like, yikes. And then it just got all so, she was ringing people, and she was in a rush, and there was all this stuff, and then I left, and I was like, wait a minute, I haven't got anything helpful out of that. You just took my money and gave me nothing. Heaps of pieces of paper. She printed me out some stuff. Stuff I could have found on the internet myself. Like, when they find stuff on the internet, she's like, do you want me to print it out? It's like, I can do that at home, on my phone. Don't waste trees. So yeah, so then I did ring this place anyway, and I went a bit rogue, and I just asked them about the thing I wanted, and I was like, how much would that be if I got that done privately? They're like, we can't tell you without a referral. I was like, you can't tell me how much it might cost. And she was like, not without a referral. I was like, why is it some secret to be unlocked with a doctor's signature that I'd just be claiming over the phone that I had? She was like, well, sorry. And I was like, can you give me a ballpark figure? She was like, not without a referral. One of those stupid people. God, they drive me insane. And then, so I did find out how much it's like radio something, I can't remember what it's called. And you have to be knocked out for it, and it's cost $1,500 a treatment. And you can apparently need multiple treatments. And I was like, okay, well, that's not an option. That's not for me. And the fact that you can't get it publicly makes me feel like maybe it's not. Oh no, maybe it's too good. It's only for rich people. So I have to go back to the GP again tomorrow to insist on the same thing again with a different doctor. I'm going for a younger doctor, one who doesn't trust Google quite as much, and one who I'm going to be like when I went to that mechanic, when I went to Little Sam's. I was like, no, I've just been fucked over by a mechanic, so don't mess with me. I don't have the time for it. And then I'm going to say that to the doctor probably, and she's going to write a very hostile patient on my form. But yeah, I just want... And she said, oh, the surgery will fix it once and for all. But apparently if they do that, then they actually cut out the nerve, and then you have permanent numbness. And it says 80% of people have success, and then like the other percentage, the 20% don't. I was like, oh, I really don't want to be in that 20%. It's sort of risky. If it was 90, I'd be more keen. But anyway, and she was like, yeah, I mean, you don't have to decide yet. It'll take at least a year to get to the top of the waiting list. And I was like, oh, but I can't walk on my foot now. Do something. So I'll be there tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow I'll say, welcome to the doctor for you guys. I hope you liked my crazy adventure day. Sorry I kept forgetting to film, and it was really only an adventure morning. And I hope you liked that I've ended with a classic O'Brien gripe. The dogs aren't here to say goodnight. Where are you, dogs? Oh, Tessie, do you want to say goodnight to the world? Tessie's just had such a day. Oh, she looks like she's been crying. It's probably because of her sad injection. She's such a brave dog. Okay. We're going to say bye, Tessie, at the same time. Oh, I find it weird when people share a lens like that. I don't know why it makes me uncomfortable. Okay, bye.